intermission time. It's great to get out to the movies.
Okay, I don't even know how I want to start this.
Girl, just go crazy.
I'm going crazy. Okay, wait. So you're born and raised LA.
Yes, specifically Pasadena area.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you started making TikToks, right?
Yeah, so like everyone loves to like really take a deep dive. They're like, you just popped up out of nowhere, but how did you get 70K? Or like it was like a really long story, but
Just trying to slip in 70K casually.
yeah, like I'm sure they probably asked just because they're like, oh my gosh, you bought your followers for sure or something like that. But I just started making dumb little videos, like the typical story, like pandemic, bored, like, no job, just, decided to start making stupid little videos. And I just started doing that and doing like my little outfit switches. And I guess like people were interested in it and they started following me.
Did it start fashion based?
Yeah, definitely fashion based. But where I'm currently taking it, Lord knows.
Lord knows.
Lord knows. Like, like I like to say that I'm literally just a girl and I just record me giving my opinion about stuff and like pretending people care about hearing that opinion.
I mean, clearly they do. Well, speaking of fashion, what are we wearing today?
Oh gosh, you're gonna get
What's up?
You want a breakdown?
Yeah.
So I'm just wearing a little ringer tee. It's from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, I guess. But big fan of vintage, big fan of baby tees. I'm actually a big fan of like designer, but we're not there yet.
Okay, we'll get it.
Yeah. Just wait for like guys, like start watching more of my videos, please.
Subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Subscribe. Start getting the engagement up, and maybe I'll start getting like more designer pieces. But at the moment, vintage.
We ask this kind of often, but if you were to think of any movie off the top of your head that describes your life right now, what would it be?
Probably Lost in Translation. Not because I'm like specifically lost in translation and like not like because like I'm trying to see like a potential love interest like Bill Murray, but I just like want to go to Japan. I just want to go to Japan and live that lifestyle of like karaoke and like walking around in the streets. And I kind of did that when I was in New York. Like I'm usually
That's the best way to experience a city. You just wander.
Yes, exactly. That's like my take on New York. Like I just like was wandering the city.
Was that your first time?
No.
Okay.
I've gone plenty of times, but I went with like, it was like boring. Like I went with family and
snooze.
Yeah, snooze fest. Like I'm not gonna be like breaking out a Four Loko with a pop, like mom and pop. Like that's boring. But yes, I went with my friends and just met up with a couple of people over there, and that was just super fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little lost in translation. I love that for you. And it's a whole vibe, just the concept of like being in the city, but also the mood that movie gives. I love that. That was a great pick.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Do you use Letterboxd? Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah. Duh. No, I definitely, I'm not the most avid like reviewer and like writing down every single review or like critiquing every film that I watch. But I'm an occasional like, yeah, I want to watch this if my friends recommend like a film or like I'll give it a little rating.
Okay, so do you use it to track what you want to watch?
Yeah, I track what I want to watch, what I have watched, and the ratings. That's about it.
What is a movie that you've watched recently that you really enjoyed?
Oh, I recently just watched. This might sound like crazy, but like I watched Soy Cuba, and that was like a really interesting film. And I know they like. I watched a film analysis on it. I'm not that smart, guys. Don't get it twisted. But they were like comparing it to like the International Citizen Kane, just because like the shots were like super beautiful, and I totally saw that. Like the shots were like, I don't know in film bro terminology what it's called. It's like a one take. They started from like the ground floor all the way to like the 5th floor. And it was just, one take. And it was just so beautiful. It was black and white, older film. However, it was really propagandy. Yeah. And like, not that I'm like want to support any of that propaganda, but the film itself was cool.
Yeah.
But it was definitely talking about communism.
What was the instigation to watch that movie? recommended to you?
Yeah. I definitely really appreciate whenever like someone recommends a film that's like special to them or that's like one of their favorite films. And obviously like going to USC, they have a really good film school, and I like have really good friends that are in the film school. So they're always like recommending me like films that they just like newly discovered or like watched in class because that's their school is they watch like, films
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I definitely try to watch as many films as possible when I have time.
Yeah.
But I've been slacking. I
There's no rules.
There's no rules. Yeah, you're right. There is no rules.
Maybe some movies will come up in this combo and then you'll have ideas of what to watch.
Definitely, and I'll write it down in my letterbox for sure. What's your favorite movie? Sorry for switching it up on you. Like
No. It's just like I don't even know if anyone's asked me that actually, like on the show. That's something that like changes all the time.
You don't have to give me your top one. It could just be one of your favorites.
I'm gonna tell you a movie that gives me all the feels, and it's a movie that reminds me of high school. It's 500 Days of Summer, and it's just like a cute like you've seen it, yeah. It's just like cute, and I used to have a huge crush on Joseph Gordon-Levitt, even though it's not like a hottie. In my eyes, he was a hottie.
In my eyes too, girl.
Yeah.
Like I loved him in Mysterious Skin.
Yeah, he and like that's like Zoe Deschanel, the music, the Smiths references, like it's just cute indie girl, like love it.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Smiths fan too.
Yeah. That movie, like that little elevator scene, is like a meme forever.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so since you like fashion, it seems.
I would hope. I don't know.
Would you ever be into like doing styling fashion for movies?
Absolutely. But like I would really just find any way to incorporate other things that I was interested in within fashion. Cause like I did, like it's cool to just do fashion, but you know how everyone's advice is like, you really want to niche down.
Yeah.
You want to niche down and just stick to it and give the audience what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to switch it up. Like I like to really throw them for a curveball. Like one day I'll be like dressing up to go out to dinner, and another day I'm like talking about like a film that I like or like what I ate today. And I don't know. I just try to switch it up, and the through line is me.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of my previous videos, I would do a lot of referencing to like, I recently just actually made a video talking about film and fashion.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of fun to make just because like I was actually like researching like some of these super like they don't get enough recognition, like the costume designers that like obviously names like Yoji Yamamoto and all these like famous designers, but then you never really hear about like the costume designers in film. And I feel like that's such like a make or break thing in a film. It creates like so much like atmosphere and like time period and gives it like so much like, gosh, this sounds annoying, but like texture.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love to like mix other things in there, whether it be like music and film, and try to find some way to relate it to like fashion.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, we have a little kind of a game. We're going to do a rate their fits, and I'm going to show you some photos. And should we do like a 1 to 10? Like a 1 to 10 rate? I'm going to...
Oh gosh, y'all give me too much credit.
Okay. So we're going to do some Daniel Day-Lewis.
There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood. One of my favorite films.
What about his fit here? Rank it 1 to 10. Give me some.
I'm a bit biased
thoughts.
because he's one of my favorite actors of all time, just solely on his performance in There Will Be Blood. Amazing. I don't know what shoes he has on.
I can't tell either. They look almost like these. They're not these, but Simon Miller does a kind of like a hiking looking boot, and that's what it looks like.
I feel like that's very in right now.
Yeah.
Hiking boots.
Well, the whole like Gore-Tex, Arc'teryx shit, yeah.
Whatever those tech bros are doing. Yeah, Gorpcore.
Yeah, Gorpcore,
yeah. Okay, I see. I would probably
got this little checkered number.
Yeah, it looks
here.
like each little checkered number. I would definitely give that, given his age, I don't know how old he is. He's really stepping out of his comfort zone, I would say. Because, like, he's probably older than my dad, but my dad would never throw on something like that. Like that takes confidence.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
have to respect that. I would give that a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Starting off strong, yeah.
Him again.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like
this
the
one
same
is
shoes.
same shoes. Okay, I love
Honestly,
that.
maybe the same pants. I
Yeah.
love that he's a man of money and he's same shoes, same pants.
Wait, that's literally what I'm trying to be. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to curate things that I really like
Yeah.
and then just like kind of make a uniform. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Oh my gosh, I really like this. The little hat. It looks like those like little Scottish hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I would give that a 9.5 out of 10. And he has like a
Wow.
bomber on.
Yeah.
He is so with the times.
Yeah. It's funny because it's hip, but it's very like it's just slightly off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just like because you know.
Because he's not like branded out, which is actually cooler.
No, that is so much better than like
Yeah.
Logo Mania.
Yeah. Okay. Another he looks a little more obscure here. Also, those pants are very tight.
Maybe
Anyways.
let's not look a little too close.
Anywho.
I do like the layering that's going on here.
Mhm.
It looks like he could be in New York,
Mhm.
you know, going to get a coffee or
Yeah,
something.
for sure, New York.
The sunglasses are definitely serving. He looks like he's up to no good.
Honestly, his eyes look closed. He might be walking with his eyes closed.
He might be hungover. We don't know.
Yeah.
The beanie is interesting. I don't know about like the color combinations. They
Mhm.
kind of work, but they're also
Purples and blacks and browns.
yeah, they are a little bit darker hues. I would give that one. I like I like this one more than the first one, so I would give it like an 8.5.
Okay, now we're going to the movie Chunking Express.
Love, live, laugh, love, live, laugh. This is literally one of my favorite films.
Oh, good.
I love the whole Hong Kong films like scene.
Okay.
Oh, I like this one more. This one's like a little bit kooky, a little like
Mhm.
like horizontal, vertical stripes.
Mhm.
She's a little bit of manic pixie.
Yeah,
type.
totally with that pixie cut. Totally.
I would give this one 7.5. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to various Tarantino movies.
Oh, don't show me any feet, please. Tarantino's fun.
Okay, so obviously a Pulp Fiction pick.
I recently just talked about in my video, like, I forget the name. I literally mispronounce. Her name is like Betsy Heyman.
Oh, I'm notorious for mispronouncing.
Oh, girl, sometimes I forget to speak English.
Yeah.
Like Betsy Heyman, she was a designer for Almost Famous, costume designer.
Yeah, love Almost Famous.
I love Almost
Love a Penny
Famous.
Lane jacket.
Yes. It's like yak fur,
Mhm.
super 1970s. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a big fan of this specific costume designer. She did Mia Wallace's like lapel and like all like the little sharp suiting. So I give this a 10. They just both complement each other so well.
Yeah, it's
John Travolta's interesting though. I hate the hair.
Yeah.
I hate the hair.
Okay. Thoughts?
Okay. This is
Let me zoom in once you get his glasses.
okay, yeah. You gotta get the glasses. I feel like this is giving a little bit too much like Succession vibes. Like he himself, I think he looks confident in it, and
Too simple, you think?
No, not too simple, but like the turtleneck. Like I know a couple guys that dress like this. This is their go-to fit when they decide to like step out. Like they're like, like they wear the little Cartier.
Mm-hmm.
The little
Yeah.
the little Cartier glasses. They put on a turtleneck really tight. And that guy, I don't like that guy.
Okay, we don't like that guy.
We don't like that guy. I think I'm gonna give him a 6. I love
The haircut's so good.
I love her. I always forget her name, but I love her, and she has a gun. I can't like give her below a 7. I don't know. She looks really intimidating, really violent, serving
Her haircut
fears.
is perfect.
Her haircut is perfect.
It's giving what's the Powerpuff Girls, the one with like the Buttercup.
Buttercup,
yeah.
the one with the it totally is. I would give this one a 9 out of 10. I'm a big fan of like wearing all black, obviously like not with what I'm wearing right now. Oh my god, 10 out of 10. 10 easy. Like girl, you don't even need to show me. I literally have this picture in my room and it's like
You should
outfit
do this for
inspo.
Halloween.
you just gave me some info. Yeah, I might just
cute.
whip that out. Like a little. It's giving a little BDSM.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay, perfect. I do like these two fits. Keeping it simple. Brad Pitt is such a looker. I like him.
And love an all denim.
Yeah, the Canadian tuxedo, as they say. I do like that fit. He's just awesome. He looks good in everything. I don't know about his own like personal, I don't know, but just like that outfit, I would give him maybe 9 out of 10. The pants seem to fit him really well, but he's also Brad Pitt, so. Leonardo, I like this. This is really 1970s. The boots, I just wish his pants do look a little bit flared. You know what?
Do you want more flair, like your style of pant?
Maybe not that dramatic. I would give him a 9. I would give both of them. Oh, who has a better fit? What do you think? Who has the better fit?
Well, okay, so I'm like a bias of like I love a denim like a Canadian tuxedo all denim. I think it's classic, but I'm kind of liking Leo's look just because it feels like more effort, even though it's not more effort. It's the same amount of articles of clothing, obviously. I just like that it's like trying something different.
No, definitely. And the orange with the yellow goes really well.
Brown, yellow, or like it's like a mustard.
Complimentary.
Yeah.
Complimentary.
Right.
Snaps for Leo. Yeah. I would give him 9.5 because it's similar to the other guys in I forget his name. The clean plate guy. It's similar to that dude.
Yeah.
But it's adding an extra layer.
Okay. Yeah. This is the ice storm. This is like totally different vibe than when we were looking at before.
Yeah, this is this is like God, I hate the word, but like old money, like type of like I summer in Cape Cod. This is just given, it's classy, but it's a little boring.
Okay.
Boring. So I would give it like a 7.5. Okay, this is good. It's getting better. That is like automatically giving sexy librarian.
I mean, to me, a collar popped over any shirt is like
classy.
Yeah.
Like if you can literally be like, you can trick me into like believing anything you
like,
say.
Here's my social security. Okay,
yeah,
I think
Uncut
this
Gems.
might be so yeah, Good Times and Uncut Gems, same directors, these brothers. So we got Robert Pattinson here. What are your thoughts?
Oh God, I hate that shirt, but like I love this film and he serves so hard in this film. The glasses are serving. It's like giving like that like sport, like Oakley. I would give this, I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of Robert Pattinson, but I love
apologize.
I like his lighthouse fits more than these specifically. I would give this one a 5. Oh God. Why'd you do this to me? I love this picture.
Viral.
Yeah, like I'm not basing it off the fit anymore. Like this is just nostalgic. This is nostalgic. I give this one a 9. Love it. Live, laugh, love. Adam Sandler. Dude, he is 10. Adam Sandler. Like, and he's out of his element. That's why I respect that fit so much.
He
like,
wishes so badly to be wearing big shorts.
Exactly.
Okay, and that is the end of Rate Their Fits.
Oh, I had so much fun. What the heck?
This episode of Intermission is brought to you by
Time of the Gypsies, for which Emir Kusturica was named Best Director at the 1989 Cannes Film Festival. A family endures, as they have for generations. The grandmother is a healer. Her grandson has inherited her gifts and her powers. Now, to save his family, he must leave the only life he knows. He is drawn into a hidden world on the far side of the law. Here, he discovers a talent for corruption and trickery. And as he fulfills his destiny, he learns to become a man.
coming to a screen near you in the year 1988.
Okay. Now, I'm going to do some rapid fire questions with you.
Oh, God.
They're not right or wrong answers unless I disagree with you. Just kidding. Try to be as quick as possible, just like what comes to your head first.
Gosh, that's so scary. You're going to have to cut out a lot of stuff, okay?
Okay, a character's outfit or style you wish you could have. Whatever's come to mind first.
Okay, Penny Lane. Almost famous.
Cute.
Yep.
That's a great answer. Would you watch a movie on TikTok? Like when they do like the sped up. Have you ever seen that? People do like a really sped up version of a movie, kind of like a
like rapid fire, like highlight reel.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you ever do that?
No.
Have you ever lied about watching a movie?
Yes.
What movie?
Gosh, I don't know. It was like probably like Citizen Kane or something. Like I've seen Citizen Kane, but probably previously when I didn't know.
Sure you have.
Maybe I'm lying right now. You'll never know.
Pathological lie.
Literally.
What movie or movie character do I remind you of?
Oh my gosh. You're totally giving whatever beautiful, awesome, amazing character in any film. You definitely just like any, I was going to say heroine, but that's what it's actually called, right?
Yeah,
the heroine.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. I just put that in there to get a compliment. Just kidding. Best dressed animated character.
Danny Phantom.
Oh my god, I had a crush on Danny Phantom.
Girl, that was easy.
He was really hot.
That was or like what's Total Drama Island? The goth girl.
How these are great answers. You know who randomly came to mind was like, I don't know if you ever like the Goofy movies. Did you ever watch the Goofy movies? I feel like they had like some swagger.
No, I totally agree. Like, yeah.
Like some baggy pants, I feel.
Yeah, they definitely dress like the skaters now.
Yeah, exactly. Do you believe in red flag movies? So like if someone
Yes,
oh, okay, you know what that is. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Best movie you watched this year?
Tar.
Oh, amazing. I'm so glad you watched Tar. Yeah. So good. Dream blunt rotation of filmmakers or movie characters.
Or movie characters or filmmakers. Tchaikovsky. Sofia Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola, oldest bones. He would literally die if I passed him the blunt.
The last hit.
What's his name? He has a hamburger company now.
I don't know.
You know Boogie Nights?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
He's a hamburger company?
Wahlburgers. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights.
I didn't know that.
He was funny.
Yeah, he would be really perfect in the mix.
Yeah. But I think he's like really into his like 5 a.m. self-help type. So he would be like,
yeah.
Yeah,
he's like an ice bath person.
Yes, he's really Joe Rogan.
Yeah. He's for sure subscribed.
For sure listens to every episode. Who else? Who would you have?
Whenever the guests flip it back on me, I'm like, no. I would want, let's see, I want characters. I want, we're talking, the Sadfi brothers are the two brothers that made Uncut Gems. I want them because they seem like they have like a lot going on up here. And I find that they would have some like interesting conversation.
I just love being surrounded by people that have a lot going on up here, you know?
I always like love like the stupid funny movies, like the Jonah Hill, Michael Cera, Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Oh, Seth Rogen for sure. He has his own weed company. I'd want him to bring his brand and like bring his weed and all his little like he sells all this like shit. You know,
I saw his recent like marketing campaign.
Yeah. He makes really cool stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I would
bougie smoker.
The bougie smoker for sure. Oh, there is one. You said cartoon characters. Oh, I would get Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Oh, that's so scary. Oh. If I was high,
I'm just never gonna give my opinion ever again.
If I was smoking and I saw The Mask next to me, I would cry. That's so scary.
Okay, maybe when he hasn't put the mask on.
That's funny. That's really funny.
I just remember him from the movie. Like I always like find a way to like reference like, you know, film in my everyday life. Yeah, duh. And like I'm always going back to like, you know, this, I don't know if you've seen The Mask, but he was like,
no, I have.
yeah, I'm sure you have actually. When he sees like Cameron Diaz, he's like, oh
Yeah.
you know, like the men like literally like eyeballs popping
Yeah.
out. I'm like, I wish to serve like that much one day, like
Yeah,
Cameron Diaz
yeah.
in The Mask.
I think that if a guy were to ever ask me like what's the best way to hit on a girl, I would say you have to yell,
no, literally. I need to see your heart literally leave the cavity
Eyes
of your
out,
chest.
tongue rolling down like a fruit roll up.
Literally need you to go feral for me, or else it's not gonna work.
You're not trying hard enough.
You're not trying hard enough.
Anyways, I really that was a fun one.
Girl, I know you went off on The Mask. I will say
Just
that
the thought of that really, like, I would, like, my heart would sink. Like, if you rolled up in the room, I would be like, yeah.
and plus you're already high.
Yeah.
You're already high. It's not it's not a recipe for you know, a good plan.
Animals, I just thought of this. If I could get the cats from Aristocrats to be in my blunt rotation.
Girl, what? PETA would come for you. Girl, what? The vegans would hate that. Canceled. Done.
I just would love a room full of cats.
But low-key, like all those like teenage girls' rooms, you know every teenage girl has a cat.
Yeah.
And they just be chiefing
know,
up in their room for real. That cat is for sure high.
Every house party I ever went to in high school, there was an animal that was high.
Not doing well.
Okay. What is a movie you wish you could live in?
There's this one movie. It's called Crazy. Crazy.
Okay.
Wait, scratch that. I'll give a more popular movie. The Truman Show.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm on the Truman Show. I'm like, who's looking at me?
Yeah.
And especially when I talk to myself in the car,
Mhm.
I'm like, they're really eating this bit up right now.
Yeah,
Like
they love this.
but definitely the Truman Show.
Yeah.
But like not actually.
What movie have you ever walked out of a movie like at the theaters?
No, because I usually pay for them, so I just like sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down and enjoy your enjoy the ride. But I usually go on Tuesdays. AMC $5. Yeah.
Seems like everyone that's come on the show is a big AMC advocate.
Yeah.
Horror or comedy?
Comedy.
A movie you think is underrated?
Carol or Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
I love both those movies. Carol,
Maybe they're
I haven't seen
not.
in a while. No, I think those both have a lot of love, but they even more. Carol is really good. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I'm just a huge Kate Blanchett fan.
Yeah, Tar, yeah.
Yeah. She's
so
awesome.
good.
She's so good.
I actually just was watching something with her. Babel, have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Honestly, really stressful.
Really stressful.
That whole movie, I was so stressed out, like palms sweating, really stressed. That whole movie.
I don't like it. Actually, I do like movies like that.
I
I do
do.
love a good thriller.
Yeah, because you Uncut Gems, like
Uncut
that's all
Gems,
stressful.
Prisoners.
Yeah, that's
Prisoners
a good movie
was
too.
a good thriller.
Yeah, that is a good movie, and just like the realistic, like any topic that's could happen, stresses me out.
Terrifying. Gone Girl.
Yeah,
Gone Girl's another one.
could be any of us.
Yeah, could be you. Who knows?
Do you have any hot takes on film people
Hot takes on film people.
or the film world?
I don't. Gosh, I don't want to say any hot take because then the film bros are gonna come for me. I'm just not the biggest fan of 2001: A Space Odyssey,
That's fine.
but I like Stanley Kubrick, so don't come for me. That I'm just not the big. You know how like they have an
You don't need
ultra. You know they have an ultra like super hard fan base for 2001: A Space
It's
Odyssey.
fine. You're just gonna get hate mail.
But live, laugh, love Stanley Kubrick, especially. I'm trying to think of like my Full Metal Jacket is awesome.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite films by him.
Let's see.
You should just start freestyling.
What is a film that comes to mind when you think of like Chef's Kiss masterpiece?
Chef's Kiss masterpiece. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I already said
So
that.
good.
I already said that. Like
Whatever,
I've
it
watched
deserves
I
that.
watched it like 2 to 3 times. I'm sure there's other ones that I'm missing out on. Gosh. I just need to see like all of the list of things that I've watched because like
Yeah, it's hard to reference things off the tops.
yeah, it's hard.
Okay, I'm gonna list a few brands, and then you need to tell me movies that these brands remind you of.
Oh gosh. I know
Um,
I think I know where this is going. Okay. Go.
It's not to say anything specific, but I'll start with, and if you don't know the brands, whatever, we'll skip. We'll start with Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy. I'm trying to think of any film that has tattoos in it, but like kind of gritty, kind of like.
Oh, I thought of one.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
like a Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
You know?
No, the definitely like the smudged eyeliner.
Americana.
Americana. I was gonna say like Lighthouse or something, just because
Yeah.
it's like gritty, black and white.
Mhm.
But then again, like Ed Hardy tattoos are like so colorful. So
But like Ed Hardy would tattoo a lighthouse, I feel. So.
oh, would they? No, they would do a tiger, Life of Pi.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love
that's all I got.
Marnie.
Marnie. Oh, The Grinch. The Grinch. Just because, like, have you
That
seen?
was so quick.
Have you seen the video? They specialize in like a lot of like mohair cardigans,
Uh-huh.
and it basically
Oh,
looks
okay.
like a second fur.
Mhm.
And there's like this one video that I like always die at is like this one dude wearing a green Marnie sweater,
Mhm.
super furry, like it's full on green. Like he looks
Grinch.
interesting.
Uh-huh.
He looks rich, yeah, for sure, serving wealthy.
Mhm.
And like his friend was clowning him. He took a video and he was like, "Boy, what do you have on?" And he's like, "It's Marnie, it's Marnie." Like he was super self-conscious about it, but he was like, "You're serving Grinch," and I thought that was so funny. I was
This
like,
poor guy.
"Yeah, this poor guy. Like he thinks like putting a little designer brand on. That's all it takes."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Rick Owens. Also, I was thinking of Rick Owens earlier when you were saying like make your fashion like a uniform. Like he is like the mastermind of that.
I love Rick Owens. Don't have Rick Owens money though, so maybe we'll get there. Like it has to be like Mad Max.
Okay.
Like Mad Max, because he's very like he bases a lot of his like design on brutalism,
Yeah.
like brutalist architecture. So like I'm just thinking of a brutal film, Mad Max, like ripping heads off type film, preferably in black and white, but I can't think of one right now.
And when I think of him, I think of like metal and chrome and like
Yeah.
just, like, tough.
Yes,
materials.
he's definitely tough, and like those like low crotch joggers too.
Mhm.
Those are funny.
Heaven by Marc Jacobs.
Yeah, I can't really think of one right now.
Okay.
I'll get back to that one because that's a really important one. Heaven by Marc Jacobs is like, unfortunately, they like stole a lot of their like references from like smaller artists from like the 2000s, and then like said it's mine. Oh, the Lorax, because the guy. I hope this is like the guy with the sleeves that are like black and white, and he looks like he's like up to no good.
In the Lorax?
Is it the Lorax? I think so.
I don't remember.
It's that really.
I've seen the Lorax, but like a long time ago.
The Lorax, the guy with the black hair, and he looks like someone that like a teenage girl would have a crush on now. Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is Horton's Hears a Who.
It's the same world, right?
Same universe.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss. So Horton Hears a Who.
Okay.
Guy, emo guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly vibes for sure.
Okay. Well, so
Uh-huh.
this next one, Chrome Heart.
Oh, Chrome Hearts. Oh, they literally. Oh my gosh. They sponsored a specific film. I forgot what film it was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they literally provided all the costume design because like they're originally like leather workers. Like they just made leather up until one period, and then they started getting into the streetwear, like leather and rings, and probably Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. That's
Edward
a great one.
Scissorhands.
That's a
Or
great answer.
yeah, I love Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Add
Johnny Depp.
spinach.
Yeah, yeah.
Gucci.
Terminator. No,
Oh.
not for Gucci. I was thinking of like that for Chrome Hearts. Terminator 2
Oh.
specifically.
Okay.
That was my favorite Terminator.
Okay. That's a good answer as well. Scissorhands and
Terminator
Terminator
2.
2. Yeah, those.
I remember I had a crush on like his little son that rode the dirt bike. I was like, I need a dirt bike now.
I could see you on a dirt bike.
Girl, what? You're telling me I serve yippee-ki-yay? Like I know.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
We'll end it with Acne.
Acne. I feel like Acne's like a Scandinavian brand, I think.
I honestly don't know.
Cut that out if it's wrong, okay? And so like maybe what was that one film that just recently came out? The Hunt. It's not even recent.
Oh, I love the. Wait, are you? Yeah, with fucking. I have a crush on that guy. I talk about him all the time. Why am I spacing on his name? Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I would marry him tomorrow.
Oh, but not today.
No, just tomorrow.
Just tomorrow. Yeah, he's cool. The outfits there were really hunter.
That's a heavy movie.
That is a heavy movie. Good movie though.
Mm-hmm.
Needed to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, free him.
Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy movie. It's funny because I wanted to end on that question and I'm like, I don't know if I want to end on that. Okay, how about my final question for you is, do you have a movie that you, for anyone listening, that you like really hope that they see? Like before they die, please watch.
Before they die. Please watch. You have to
Fingers
watch
crossed, must do it.
Being John Malkovich.
Oh, yay.
Sorry that took so long. That was like literally so anticlimactic. But
It was I feel like you gave me anticipation and that was perfect. That's a great movie that I would
also
love to watch.
Magnolia. Okay, all of a sudden the movies are coming.
Yeah.
Shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
That's another like I'm giving all the 3-hour films.
Yeah.
Because people need to sit down and just watch a film instead of going
Watch a goddamn film.
Yeah, sit down and watch a film, get the popcorn out,
Mm-hmm.
kick back with your friends or your parents
Mm-hmm.
or your cousin, I don't know.
Whoever
Is available or by yourself. I watch films by myself all the time.
As
You don't have
should.
to watch it with the whole community. Like who's gonna throw on like a Tchaikovsky film? Like nobody wants to watch like Solaris
Do
with
it.
their homies.
Do it yourself.
That is not a homies film.
I agree. Okay, well, on that note, watch a movie by your goddamn self. And thank you for being on the show.
No, thank you for having me. You guys
And
were so awesome.
Plug your TikTok or whatever you want to plug if it's not that.
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at catgu3rra. Maybe I'll change that. I don't know. But that's what it is for right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. You were so much fun. You're the best host I ever even had on a podcast.
Isn't this your first podcast?
Yes.
Okay, get lost.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure to follow our Instagram at It's Intermission Time and share with your friends. As always, Intermission is produced by Jazeel Chu and Olivia Deaton. Associate producer Tate Hilliard. Directed by Kaden Laroki, and of course, hosted by yours truly, Megan Brown. Be sure to say your prayers and visit the synagogue on all platforms.